But seeing those massive gains in revenue and customers, you kind of have to ask the obvious question. If the rewards are literally that incredible, why is taking the leap so hard? Why are 46% of these businesses still fully offline? We need to shift gears for a second and really validate the frustrations these veteran owners face. Because sure, it's super easy to say, just get online, but the reality of executing that shift while you're simultaneously trying to run a day-to-day business, it's incredibly complex. And that brings us to the central roadblock, the tech selection struggle. The biggest hurdle for these veteran owners actually isn't what you typically expect. It's not a lack of ambition, and surprisingly enough, it isn't primarily a lack of money. It is the sheer paralyzing complexity of the technology itself. Suddenly, you feel like you need a PhD in IT just to pick a CRM system. Imagine being an absolute master of your craft for 3 decades, but now, out of nowhere, you have to evaluate SaaS platforms and compare data privacy protocols before your lunch break. It's overwhelming. The crux of this issue is incredibly stark when you look at the numbers. When owners were asked about their biggest growth challenges, 36.8% pointed directly to navigating and setting up digital tools. Another 35.6% said just finding the right tools in the first place was their main struggle. Now contrast that with finding financial resources, which is traditionally the #1 hurdle for any small business. That sits all the way down at just 8%. Let that sink in. Finding funding is actually easier right now than figuring out which software to use. This implementation gap is the definitive bottleneck holding them back. And the breakdown of these growth factors really emphasizes why this tech struggle is causing so much stress. When asked what factors affect their growth and profitability the most, respondents placed competition and technological advancements right at the top of the list. Technology has literally become the competitive battleground. If you don't adopt, your competitor down the street, or maybe 3 states over, absolutely will. It's a race, and falling behind on digital adoption means directly losing your market share.
This builds into a really stark contrast. Think about it. Staying fully offline means your business is capped. You only have local reach, you're entirely reliant on manual operations, and your growth is tied directly to your physical presence. But on the flip side, the digitally active operation is data-driven, has access to a vastly wider market, and utilizes automated tools to save precious time. Seeing it laid out like this really highlights why this transition, despite all the struggles and headaches, is absolutely non-negotiable for long-term survival.
So how do these veteran owners actually get started? Well, they start with what feels safe, which makes total sense. Day-to-day digital interactions are heavily dominated by the familiar. Email leads the pack at 29.5%, and WhatsApp is right behind it at 24.6%. For an experienced owner, shifting from phone calls to a WhatsApp message or an email is a natural, very low-risk first step. It gives them immediate reach without requiring that IT degree to get it up and running. However, when we look at the broader adoption landscape, it reveals a really clear divide. While foundational tools like email and CRM show massive adoption, thousands of businesses rely on them. Look at the other end of the spectrum. Advanced analytics lags significantly behind. Businesses are getting really good at using digital tools for basic communication and selling, but mastering actual data to drive their business strategy, that remains the final and definitely the most difficult frontier. To make this all feel a bit less intimidating, it really helps to view digital maturity as a ladder. You don't have to jump to the top rung all at once. Step 1 is basic messaging, just getting comfortable with WhatsApp and email. Step 2 is customer management, moving to CRMs and setting up basic e-commerce so you can organize and sell online. And finally, Step 3 is advanced, utilizing data analytics to predict trends and truly optimize operations. It's a totally achievable climb if you just take it one step at a time. And for the folks who actually do climb that ladder, the results are phenomenal. This stat right here is a massive indicator of success. 37.7% of digitally inclined enterprises actively use data to optimize their campaigns. These businesses have successfully closed the data feedback loop. They aren't just blindly placing digital ads and hoping for the best, they are measuring, learning, and iterating. This vanguard of businesses is setting the brand new gold standard for what a small enterprise can achieve. Okay, so let's talk about the steps to go digital tomorrow. We've seen the data, we understand the challenges, and the potential is obviously huge. But what does this actually mean for the business owner waking up tomorrow morning? How do we resolve that tech selection struggle? Let's shift our focus to concrete, actionable steps. The source report outlines some very specific strategic recommendations to help traditional businesses move past their legacy operations without getting completely overwhelmed. Here are 4 real-world paths forward. Number 1, adopt subsidized digital tools. Governments and tech platforms are actively making CRM and accounting software cheaper than ever for MSMEs. Number 2, utilize local training. The report specifically highlights digital Shaksham training hubs where owners can get hands-on support in their own vernacular language. Number 3, lean into peer mentoring. Talk to the shop owner next door who has already figured this out. And finally, number 4, look for single bill software packages. These bundle your connectivity and software together, which completely removes the headache of managing 10 different tech vendors.
Which leaves us with one final thought for today. The gap between businesses that use digital tools to grow 30% year over year and those that are stuck relying purely on local foot traffic is widening every single day. The tech is getting easier, the training is out there, and the upside, well, it's undeniable at this point. The exact tools needed to transform your business are quite literally at your fingertips. So whether you are a business owner yourself or you work closely with them, the question is simple. Are you ready to make the digital leap? Thanks so much for joining me on The Explainer today, and keep learning.